Hey guys, Enge channel ke Mindu Marugan, Nan Savio.
Mutum Nyan Megan?
Nice. You did a good job.
Thanks.
So in this video, we are going to react to one of the scenes from the movie Soorarai Pottru.
Okay.
It features Suriya, one of our favorite actors. And we have done a reaction to the trailer of this movie, and this comes highly recommended. This scene comes highly recommended by our audience. It's actually an emotional scene.
Uh-oh.
So let's take a look at this scene, and we'll talk more about the scene later after the reaction. Yeah. So it's actually called father emotional scene. I think like he's trying to get in touch with his father, I guess. I'm not sure. But let's take a look at the scene and we'll talk more later. Yeah.
Will I cry?
I don't know. And we have subtitles, so.
Hello?
Mara. Chindu Marama. Appa padutha padikave kadakadara.
Oh no.
Manir paakanunte. Yakitu kadakadatu. Doctor. Podike maattaranu sollanga.
அம்மா அப்பாட்ட சொல்லு. நாளை காலை 11 மணிக்கு அங்க இருப்போம்மா. தைரியமா இருமா. நான் வந்துடுவேன். வந்துடுறா போ. ஃளைட் டிக்கெட் காசு தப்புடி. சீக்கிரம் போய் 8 மணி ஃளைட் பிடிச்சிடலாம். நான் ஊருக்கு போய் மணி ஆயிடும். ஷட் அப் போடா.
This is 6,000. The ticket is for 11,200 business class.
Oh.
அட நார்மல் எக்கானமி டிக்கெட் 6000 ரூபாய் தானே?
Those seats are fully booked now, sir.
Excuse me, sir. இல்ல is there anything you can do?
Sorry, sir. We cannot give any discount. So here you go with your
Ma'am,
money.
but,
Please move.
I need
So
this
try and
ticket.
understand. Please move aside.
Please
The
excuse me.
worst thing
Sir,
that could possibly
my dad is
happen.
unwell. I need to meet him. So I have only 6,000 with me, but she's asking me to
Sir,
get a first
please
class
move
ticket.
aside. They're waiting. Don't you?
Sir, ticket காசு எடுத்துட்டு வரேன். எவ்வளவு நேரம் இருக்கு? Oh my god. How much time do I have?
5 minutes.
Excuse me. So move now. அடுத்த flight எப்போ? Next flight? எப்போ? When is it?
In 2 days.
God, the smell.
Please move aside, sir.
ரெண்டு நாளா? இருப்பீங்களா? 2 நாள். Sir. 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 அப்பா உடம்பு சரியில்லை sir. I need to buy a ticket. Urgent emergency, sir.
When you're flying, you should bring money, okay?
Ma'am, if you can just please help me. Sir, I need to get this ticket. Can you help me with some more money, sir? Sir, please, I can give you now.
Is he mad?
Crazy people.
Is he gonna beg now?
Sir, ma'am, flight time ஆச்சு. அப்பாக்கு உடம்பு முடியல. ஒரு எமர்ஜென்சி. 5 minutes போடி க்ளோஸ் பண்றாங்க. மெட்ராஸ் போகணும். இதான் லாஸ்ட் ஃபிளைட் 5 நிமிஷம் தான் இருக்கு. சார் எமர்ஜென்சி. அப்பாக்கு உடம்பு முடியல. நான் அங்க இருக்கணும். எனக்கு டிக்கெட் படம் இல்ல. சார்
Just shut up and read your comment.
சார் நீங்க சும்மா கொடுக்க வேணாம் சார். நீங்க கடனா கொடுத்தா போதும். I can give you a gold ring, sir. I can give you address. I can give you my phone number, sir. Sir, please, sir. Sir, please understand. Sir, security. Enti no, sir. Sir, please help me. Sir, I can show you I'm 87 batch Air Force officer. Please, can somebody understand? Can somebody please help? உங்களோட phone number கொடுங்க. உங்களோட address கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா I'll definitely give the money back. I promise. I just need this money. 5 minutes close பண்ணிக்கறாங்க. I'm Nedimaran, number 7. ஐயனார் சங்கலிகர்பன் கோயில் தெரு கருப்பட்டி சோழவந்தான் மதுரை 625205. This is my address, please. I will come and I can give you the money back. யாராச்சும் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுங்க ப்ளீஸ். Sir, please help me. டிக்கெட் காசு வேணும். So please help me. Sir, ma'am. My dad's on the deathbed. நான் அவரை போய் பார்க்கணும். ப்ளீஸ் ஹெல்ப் மீ. Sir, I don't want to be begging you, sir. அந்த ஃளைட்ல போய் ஆகணும். எங்க அப்பா போய் பார்க்கணும் சார். ஃளைட் எடுத்து ஆகணும். யாரா ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுங்க. ப்ளீஸ். ரொம்ப தடியா இருக்கு. வயசானவங்க நாங்க போகணும். அந்த ஃளைட்ல நான் போகணும் சார். போடவே மாட்டேன். இந்த ஃளைட்ல போகணும் சார். ఏమైంది బండికి?
తెలియట్లేదు సార్. బండికి ఏదైంది. ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు ఉన్నాను సార్, చూస్తాను.
Oh boy.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நீங்க எப்போ தோத்துறீங்கப்பா. தோத்துட்டு தான் இருப்பீங்க.
Oh no. Is that what he said last to his father? Oh, he reached on time. Oh. Oh, he's dreaming. Hallucinating.
ஆயிரம் பேத்துக்கு எழுத்து சொல்லி கொடுத்தா பார்த்து இப்படி கிறுக்க வைக்கலாம் ஐயா.
Oh boy. My heart is breaking. It's too late.
What does that mean?
I think he's already dead. I'm not sure. I think so, yeah. Yeah. Those people are mourning.
தந்தைக்கு இளையவன் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஒத்த பிள்ளை அந்த பிள்ளைங்க கூட வரவில்லையா மாப்பிள்ள?
ஏன்டா வந்த? எதுக்குடா வந்த? ஏன்டா வந்த? எதுக்கு வந்த? எதுக்குடா வந்த? எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சதுக்கு பிறகு இப்ப எதுக்குடா வந்த நீ? வந்த? என்ன பெத்தாத்தா? முன்ன பாலை தோலை தூக்கி போட்டு வளர்த்தவன். நீ ஒரு தடவை அவர் முகத்தை பார்த்து பேசியிருந்தா அவன் சந்தோஷமா போய் சேர்ந்துருப்பாங்கடா. தோத்தவங்கிட்ட நீ பேச மாட்டேன்னு அவர் சொன்னாரு. நீ தான் புகழ நிறுத்திட்டு போயிட்டேடா. வரட்டுக்காரத்தை கடைசி வரைக்கும் விழுந்தியடா. நீ காலை விடுறா, காலை விடுறா, விடுறா, காலை விடுறா. சீக்கிரம் கிடந்த உடம்பு உடனே எடுக்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்கடா. அனாத படம் மாதிரி ஊருக்கு கொல்லி வச்சாங்க. ஐயோ 11 மணி வரைக்கும் அந்த வாசல்லே பார்த்துட்டு போச்சு அந்த உசுறு. ஆச்சு 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 அந்த வாசலே பார்த்து போச்சுடா. கொல்லி வைக்க கூட நீ கடைசி வரைக்கும் நீ அந்த மனுஷனை புரிஞ்சுக்கவே இல்லடா. பாரு பாரு படிச்ச பாரு, படிச்சவன் தானேடா, எடுத்து படிடா. பாரு பாரு படிச்சு பாரு. இன்று என் மகன் வீட்டை விட்டு வெளியேறி விட்டார். வீட்டில் பல வருடம் அவன் துணிந்து நின்று எதிர்கொள்வார். எவ்வளவு பெருமையை சொல்லியிருக்கிறார். பக்கிருக்க வச்சிருக்கிறது என்னன்னு பாரு. அவன் பறக்க போகிறான் என்று பேச்சு சொல்கிறான். தன்னை பொறுப்பினையும் பறக்க வைக்கும் வரை அவன் வாய மாட்டான். என் மகன் கடல் அளவுக்கு உன்னை புரிஞ்சு வச்சிருந்தாரா? எடு தேடி எடு, எல்லாம் இந்த மனசுல இருக்குடா. ஊர் குருவி பருந்தாகாது என்று ஊர் சொல்லும். ஆனால் என் மகன் அதை மாற்றி அமைப்பான். இது போதாதாடா பாவி. எப்படி புரிஞ்சு வச்சிருந்தா அந்த ஆளை எப்படி புரிஞ்சு வச்சிருந்தாரா? எல்லாத்தையும் பாரு பாரு. அவர் சொல்லுவாரு, நேரம்தான் முக்கியம், நேரம்தான் முக்கியம். சமயத்துக்கு போய் சேர முடியலன்னா அப்புறம் எதுக்கு அந்த பாசம்? எதுக்கு அந்த பணம்? எதுக்கு?
கோப்பட மாட்டோமா? அடுத்த 3 வருஷம் நான் ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ்ல இருந்தப்போ எனக்கு ஒரே நினப்புதான் ஐயா. ஒரு மகளை பறக்க வைக்கணும்.
ஏன் மாறன் பிரசிடென்ட் கிட்ட எல்லாம் போய்கிட்டு
Oh, he went to. Oh,
நேரா
yeah.
என்கிட்ட வந்து
He
நானே
actually
சொல்லியிருப்பேன் என்ன பண்ணணும்னு. Anyway,
was an APJ Abdul Kalam lookalike. I don't have anything to say. It feels like I'm gonna call my dad right now. Actually, it is
So
my dad's
sad.
birthday tomorrow, so I have to give him a call.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was so like
I could
so
feel
emotional.
it.
Yeah, like I was getting like chill bumps.
Same
Like
with me, yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I couldn't even imagine.
yeah, it was very emotional and like, and to be honest, like this is something that really happened with me as well. In the sense that it actually happened with me and my grandfather. I don't know if I told you this, but like, and that's why you know, like even in the scene, he said in the end that, you know what, I said all of those things because I was angry, but I promise I'll never get angry. I guess maybe that was also the similar incident that happened with me also changed me completely. I guess because it affected me on such a level that it just changed me from inside. So my grandfather, he was in his old age, and I guess I was a little naive, or maybe I should have known better. But either way, like what happened was like when I went back home for a vacation, we were taking care of my grandfather because he was super old and he just couldn't survive by himself.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I don't know if you know this, but like when people get old, they get really cranky.
Yeah.
So sometimes when they don't get the stuff that they need, they get super cranky and they'll just start throwing tantrums at you and things like that. And back then, my nephew was still like 1 year old, and it was just me, my sister, my nephew, 1 year old baby, and my grandfather at home. My parents had actually gone out for whatever reason, I don't remember. It was like a long time ago. And I guess like it was his food time or something, and he wanted a lot. I guess he was just very cranky at that time. Like he wanted his food. We gave him the food, but he wasn't like happy with the food. And then a lot of things happened, as in like he wanted water, but it was not warm enough and things like that. And he was like super cranky, and he was like yelling and he was like shouting on top of his voice. And then that was making my nephew, who was just 1 year old, he was a baby, cry. And my grandfather was shouting on one end and the baby was crying on the other end. And I just couldn't take it. I was just going mad. I was like so mad. Like I'm like, what is happening? Like there is no order. There is no that like this is chaos. This is absolute chaos. And I lost my temper. I lost it. I literally lost it. I was feeling bad in the sense that my nephew couldn't do anything because he's a baby, right? But I guess I was like completely naive and I just like lashed out on my grandfather. I lashed out. Like, and I was like so furious, and that's why sometimes it scares me. I remember I keep telling me like I'm scared of myself, I'm scared of my anger. My sister had to like pull me back, and like at the same time my parents came home and they saw what was happening. Like I was totally out of control. I was so furious that I was out of control. Like my not only my sister but also my parents, they had to like come and like keep me in control. I was that mad. And that was my last encounter with him. Like I guess that was like a day before I actually flew out of Mumbai to come back here. And obviously I did not keep that grudge. I mean, the next day I was like pretty normal, but you know, he was old, so he didn't take it well. And my grandfather, in a certain way, because of his personality trait, he was a little stubborn, so he takes things very personally. It just wasn't a good ending to my vacation with my grandfather, let me just put it that way. And then the same year, like just like 7 or 8 months down the line, he passed away. And I just couldn't stop but think about what happened, like think about my last conversation with him. And I felt pathetic. I felt horrible. I felt like I was the most pathetic person on earth. I was like, Sabir, he was your grandfather. He was old. You should have known better. You should have kept yourself in control. It felt like I was blaming myself for his death. That just completely shattered me. I'll be very, like, it just changed me. I'm like I cannot believe that was my last conversation with him. I should have known better. I should have dealt with the situation better, or at least I should have just told him after the whole incident that I love you. I'm sorry about what happened, but I love you. I just wanted him to pass away peacefully, like how they said in the scene. Like, you know, I just wanted him to have a peaceful pass away. And I felt like I did not let him have that. I felt like a culprit, and it'll always stay on my mind for the rest of my life. Like, you know, it has touched me on that level, and it still affects me, and this whole incident just kind of like refreshed that memory. Maybe I shouldn't have seen this. I don't know. Feels sad. I mean, yeah, I know what he went through, because I went through the same. Sorry if I was like just talking a lot, but it was my own personal experience.
I think it's a good message that you have to live every day. Like,
Yeah, and that's why
you won't have tomorrow, or like people you love won't have tomorrow.
right, and that's why that's why maybe I'm like very temperament right now. That's why I'm like, my patience level has improved, I guess. Especially after that incident, because that incident has really affected me, and that's why I keep saying, like, always be nice to people. No one has authority. No one, unless you are God. No one has the authority or the rights to yell at anyone else. No one. If you are yelling at someone, if you are mad, it's your fault. Each and every person is fighting their own battle. Each and every person. No one has the right to be mean or rude or mad at anyone else. That's why I keep saying, like, always, no matter what, no matter how that other person treats you, no matter if a stranger comes and treats you in the worst way possible, be nice to him. That's what I have to say. That's the advice that I have to give out, coming from my experience. I don't know. I just feel like I'm very speechless right now. Like, it just feels a little too close to my heart, I guess. It was a very emotional scene for me, and I hope you will also relate to some level from this scene, and I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to put it, but like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, this was needed. This is a scene that could teach a lot of life lessons. Yeah, I'm glad they put this, and obviously this movie is a biopic, and if this really happened in the life of that person, in the life of the founder of Deccan Airlines.
Well, because from what I remember from the trailer, it's an airline that's really cheap, right?
Yep.
So I guess that would make sense if this did happen to him, because that would really like drive you to get your business idea working, I guess, if that happened.
Yeah.
Because that's what he needed at
He
that
needed-
time.
he needed that push.
a cheap.
Yeah.
Well, he needed a cheap air ticket to
Yeah.
get home. That's
Yeah.
what he needed, and he
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then this happened. So that's why he's.
It was unfortunate, but it got him to where he wanted to be. It was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it was inevitable, I guess. It was way too relevant for me, this scene. And if you guys have more such scenes from this movie that you guys would like us to react to, do let us know. All of the details will be in the description box below. We'll keep it very short for this video. That was it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, time out. If you guys like this video, you guys know the drill. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon notification button so you don't miss any other update. And if you guys have more such videos, please do send them our way. All of the details will be in the description box below.
And don't forget to check out our other videos and follow us on social media.